Super happy to introduce a multi-award-winning hairdresser, owner of Cut Social, Katrina Kelly. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Amazing to have you.
Oh, thanks very much.
And I just said multi-award-winning hairdresser. I mean, we have an award here from last night at the Image Business Awards. So we have the most creative talent in hair.
I know, I can't believe it. I'm so delighted.
That's incredible. So
Thank
every
you.
year, Image Magazine in the Irish awards basically hold an award ceremony in the beauty awards sector, and you just got to win the most creative hair talent.
I know, I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm over the moon. It's just amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
I love
it. It's seriously...
it's very heavy.
It's very heavy, yeah, but it's a cool award actually to get. So how did you feel about the awards anyway last night? Were you super happy, obviously?
Oh, absolutely thrilled. I still can't believe that I won. And then just even all my team were there last night, and just for them, it was incredible. They were like literally dancing on the table.
Yeah, and all the people that voted for you as well. So it's a voting award.
Yeah, so like all my audience on social media, all our clients, friends, families, cousins, everybody. So, and all the hairdressers, so many hairdressers voted for me, and it was just incredible to see.
I know so many hairdressers that do respect you as well. They love you in the industry as well.
Thank you.
But you're going to come to that in a few moments, because what you do on social media...
You're going to make me cry?
No, not at all. We don't do tears on this program. But basically, no, what you do on social media, I want to come to that in a few moments anyway.
Yeah.
But listen, for our viewers and for people that don't know you, tell us a little bit about you and what you're about and your business. And
yeah, so my name is Katrina Kelly. I am 23 years hairdressing.
Okay. I was going to say you're 23 years old.
I know, that's the Botox. I'm 23 years hairdressing, and I absolutely love it. I originally wanted to be an actress, and I fell into hairdressing because my mum wouldn't let me leave school for acting. So I had to get a real job, she said at the time. And I fell in love with like people.
Is it in your family?
No, but my mum would be really creative.
Okay.
And I was always more creative than academic in school.
Okay.
So yeah, I just fell in love with the creativity of it, and then just even instantly making other people feel good makes you feel good.
Okay.
So that's
And we get an instant satisfaction straight away,
Oh.
almost like an instant reward after finishing people 40, 50 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have that.
Like somebody can be just in your chair, and then by the time you're finished, they feel amazing, you feel amazing. So it's a win-win.
It is win-win,
Yes.
isn't it?
And then I get to be creative as well, which I absolutely love. I've so much passion for creativity and what hair can do. It can be like a fabric, it's just incredible what you can do with hair.
And not only that, I mean, you're doing like a sciencey class today, which is amazing, but we're going to come to that in a few moments again.
Yes.
But listen, take us back to when you first started. Where did you start your hairdressing career?
So I started in Kat's Hair Group with Ian Brady and Anthony
Amazing
Murray.
guy,
Yeah. And at the time, Ian was winning the L'Oreal Colour Trophy, and Anthony was winning the IHF Champion of Champions, so in upstyling. So I kind of felt like I got a bit of everything.
You did?
And I didn't want to be that hairdresser that was either cutting or colouring. I wanted to do everything.
Everything, okay.
And I got to do that, so yeah. And then I went and moved to Spain and Cyprus and just had loads of fun. And then I came back.
How long were you in Cyprus?
4 months in Cyprus and 8 months in Spain. Okay. Yeah.
And did you work there?
Yeah.
Doing hair?
No, I was doing my own colour over there.
Okay.
It was really bad. But I worked in bars, and I just kind of went and just had a little bit of fun and enjoyed myself. But when I got back, I missed hairdressing. So I felt like when I came back, that's when I started to take it serious.
Okay. And where did you go then? Back into...
I was running a salon called Curl Up and Dye.
Okay, very good.
For a girl around the corner, and I was there for about a year, and then I opened up my own salon when I was 22.
Amazing. Cutting Social was born then.
Well, it was K2 Hair at the time.
Hair.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. And we rebranded.
K2 Hair. So you rebranded Cut Social.
Yeah.
When did you rebrand?
About 2 years ago now.
Okay.
Probably the best thing we ever did, because
why did you do that?
I felt K2 Hair for me was Katrina Kelly, K by 2. That's where I came up with the name when I was 15. And I felt like every time I wanted to do something different within the business, we'd revert back to K2. And I think as well, it was, a very, very long time I suppose, as that name. And I just felt if I was to open up a new business now, what would I call it? What would I do? What would our values as a company be? And I decided, right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to be a brand new company. And a new name, everything else. So it meant that, because a lot of the team were working for me for 18 years, so it meant as well to them, this is a brand new job for them.
Okay,
so we wouldn't go back to our old bad habits, you know.
Yeah.
So trying to change things, and it was probably the best move we ever made.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you found that's made a massive difference?
Oh, like I think a rebrand is brilliant for your business, especially if you're in it a long time, because again, you can have a fresh start with it, but it doesn't mean you have to change the name. You could still be the same name, but just rebrand
totally.
your logo and your, you know, what it is that you want to do for the next 16 years.
So, I mean, I look at, I mean, I've talked about rebranding things
Yeah.
before with people, and
Yeah.
and I think, you know, even massive brands actually rechange their logo over time. If you look at the old logos like Adidas, they've changed over the years. Yeah. Do you know? And it's subtle adjustments.
Yeah.
But if you look at it from now to years ago, it's like a big shift, but subtle shifts all the way along. Or you do a massive shift and change everything together.
Yeah.
So you know, I appreciate that. What you're saying there. Listen, now at the moment, who? I mean, everybody has an influence in their career.
Yeah.
Who is who's been the biggest influence in your career?
I would say like probably Anthony Murray at the time, like over the years, like watching Anthony create upstyles with hair, and I was never really good at upstyling. I had to work hard at it.
I think a lot of people do. A lot of hairdressers struggle with hair ups, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, completely.
You know,
and that's why
I struggled with it.
Yeah.
I struggled with it for a long time until I broke through that mold.
That's it. You just have to keep going with it and going, and then you end up loving it because you know how to do it then. I think most of us have that fear of something because we don't know how to do it.
Don't know how to do it.
That's all it is.
People are frightened.
Yes,
of
it's the
making
fear.
Mistakes.
Yeah.
And you become a professional in your industry.
Yeah.
And you go, I can't look bad.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
people look
You're
bad for
afraid to be judged. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
I
don't care anymore.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
I've said it to my team. I've said it to people around.
Yeah.
I don't care what other people think because I know I'm going to learn something from this.
Yes.
I may look horrible for a period of time.
Yeah.
But you'll break through that.
Yeah.
Point, you know?
Yeah. I'd rather make a mistake and try and then learn from it than not do it at all. So.
Yeah. Totally agree with that. So he's been a massive influence in your career.
Yeah, I definitely think he's been a huge influence. And then Ian Brady as well. At the time, a girl, Brenda Cook, she lives in Thailand now. They were people that I worked with, but inspired me every day, you know. And they just, I suppose, when it came to competitions and stuff, that's who inspired me for, you know, just going out there and just doing it and not worrying about what
Did they push you into doing awards or?
Not really.
Did that come through you?
So I modelled first for Anthony, and I just got the buzz of like just modelling, and then and then I just he. In fairness, I actually got in touch with him a couple of years ago because I was creating a fantasy piece, and I got in touch with him, and he helped me with it, which was amazing, you know, to go back and talk to your old boss and like him helping me with it. So yeah, there's
a lot of goodwill out there.
There's a lot of good people.
Yeah, there is a lot of good people out there. I just think with awards as well, I mean, it's not for every stylist.
No, it's not. Like even in our salon, we don't push everybody to do it. We try and push the trainees more for that fear and to help them on the floor as well and for a confidence thing. But if they come to me and say, boss, I don't want to do this, like it's not my thing.
Yeah.
You have to respect that.
You've got to respect that.
Yeah.
But there is a fine line. Do you push them to kind of want to do that? You know, and kind of push them through that mold so then they get the enthusiasm to go and do that again in the future? Or do you kind of go, it's like, you know, you can't take you lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink it, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, I do agree with like pushing people to a certain extent in that area, but it's up to the individual themselves to take them to the next level.
They have to really want to do it,
and
you know.
excel in that area.
But I think as well, like for me as a leader, I think it's really important as well for me to spot that when somebody says that they don't want to do something, but I know that they underneath all they do.
Yeah,
I think it's really important to be able to spot that and to push them and make them drink the water.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Wet their lips, you know.
Yeah. It's going to wet my lips now while we're here.
Listen, I mean, everything that we do is about education. So listen, tell us a little bit about some of the education courses that you do. You were just in the Academia yesterday teaching
Socially awkward.
Socially awkward.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Oh, it's a brilliant course, if I do say so myself.
Class yesterday on.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. It was our first one. I'm collaborating, so this year for me is all about collaborations.
Yeah.
I've been educating for a number of years, but educating on your own sometimes can be like being a boss. It can get lonely. Mm-hmm. So this year I wanted to collaborate, and I wanted to be influenced by great people around me. So Socially Awkward, yesterday I collabed with Dan Sweeney and Shane Murphy.
Amazing.
From Play Creative Digital Marketing, and it was phenomenal. Like, we just, the whole point of it was that everybody leaving would feel less socially awkward afterwards. We made them all create a video, and they all had to be in this video, and it was brilliant. So
amazing.
Feedback has been phenomenal. Still getting messages about how well.
What's the cool thing about that class? What would you say was the one thing that people took away from it?
Just so much information, learning all about apps as well, and their brand, like how to personalize their own brands. And then again, because we got them all to record a video of themselves, they had fun, and they realized again we pulled through the fear. So it's great.
Very good. Look, the social media is obviously the big thing that you are part of, and I just see you excelling in most areas. And do you know what? I mean, I just hear you naturally talking on those platforms, and I just think, what benefit is it to you, and has it been for you and your industry, and your career, having social media?
I think it has really, especially for education as well, it's brought us to the next level. Mm-hmm. And also it's that interaction with people you can have as well. Like, you can ask, you can put a question out, they can answer, you can find out instantly what people are looking for, Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's really helped with our business. Like, we have clients now.
Business as well.
Yeah, we've clients that will come from like Sligo or Galway or Cork or London to get their hair done in the salon now, which is mad, like.
I mean, how do you feel? I mean, if you're telling people they don't do social media, and their business is kind of going, I don't feel like want to get involved in social media. What advice would you give them?
I'd say do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
And be natural, right?
I'd say just do it. Be yourself. Like, when I started on social media, I remember I was on Snapchat first, and I remember talking on, and I kept putting this really posh voice on, because I thought that that's how I had to be. And then as soon as I actually started to just talk as myself, and be honest. Yeah. And as well, the other thing that I did was, if I made a mistake, I would never re-record. Yeah. I'd just do it, and I'd upload it, and I wouldn't look back at it, because I think sometimes we're like, oh God, I look like this or I sound like this, but that's how you look and that's how you sound. So you just have to get over it.
And people do multiple videos because they're trying to perfect it. Don't perfect it.
Don't just be yourself. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. It's
and
life.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's like it's old news now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You're moving on.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that, and that's why people stop from doing it, because they're worried about making mistakes.
And they're worried about what people think as well. And everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
Their opinion is none of your business.
It's none of your business. So does it involve in your life? No, it doesn't.
No,
so exactly. Yeah. So
exactly.
I totally agree with that. That's one of the points I wanted to get across as well. Like, you just put it out there and it's there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you move on, and it's just speak your mind at that time as well.
And everything is learning. Like, you'll keep getting better at something the more you do it. So just you have to do it first to begin with. I
totally agree.
Yeah.
Look, in summary, because I know that we need to get back to the class in a few moments, or start preparing for the class. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing today.
So today is about theory fundication.
Yeah, I know.
It's a long name. Why did I even pick that name? Like,
it's a great name. I think it's a brilliant name.
But for me, as I said earlier on, I was definitely more of a creative than academic, and I just always found it a little bit harder to learn theory.
Okay.
So I'm hoping I've made theory much more easy to understand, and I explain it in a different kind of way, in a more visual kind of way. So I'm hoping that everybody loves the class.
I'm excited because it's like a science class in here. Okay.
So, and again, this is a beginner's class as well, but I think everybody should go back to the beginning every now and again.
I totally agree with that. And again, build your confidence. People that have been, maybe done the theory classes years ago. It's good to recap on it.
And we do. I'm collaborating as well with a guy called Connor Dial, and it's hair science and creation course. Mm-hmm. And it's a 2-day course, and the one thing I love about that is we actually do chemistry on it. Okay. So everybody's wearing the masks,
okay.
And we teach them how to make ammonia, and what happens when you mix ammonia with iron sulfate, which is found in minerals in water.
Oh,
but I'm not going to tell you, because they'll have to do the class.
You have to do the class. When are you doing the class?
So our next one is the 14th and 15th of April in the Academia. There's only one place left on that.
Okay.
So it's, I'm sure, hopefully it's going to sell out. But we'll probably do another one then again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look, for any future courses that you do, it's all on your website, is it?
Yes. So KatrinaKellyEducation.com.
Or they can get you on
Instagram, Katrina Kelly Education.
Katrina Education. But even on the Hairdressing Live page, there's a link at the bottom of Katrina's page where it takes you to all her education dates as well. So we're going to get set up and ready for her class. If you don't have a ticket, you can go and get one now. Go
get
to
a ticket now.
Live and hairdressinglive.com and take your place. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, I'm watching. Thank you very much,
I'll
Katrina,
give
for
them
having us. Thanks. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So if you like what you've seen, leave a comment below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.